Welcome everyone. My name is Rosa Ramirez. I'm going to talk about universal design accessibility. What is universal design accessibility? It's the design of products, buildings, and environments to be useful by all people. I'm going to tell a little bit of the history of universal design accessibility. After the Second World War, soldiers returned home with injuries. The rights and needs of older people and people with disability were brought to the front. Governments respond with an introduction of equal rights and anti-discrimination legislation. What is universal design accessibility? Universal design, it's not new. It's been applied in buildings construction for many years. The doors with sensors open for everyone. In education, universal design means instructors anticipate student needs rather than simply react to them, finding the way to capture the knowledge. Students are a powerful component of the education environment. One a good example is the communication through touch, sign, sounds, and any other means which is equal value of knowledge. Why universal design for learning? Classrooms are filled with the students who have different needs, come from different education backgrounds, have different attention spans and interests, have different language abilities, and have different cultures background. Now I'm going to explain what is accessibility versus universal. Accessibility design is for people with disabilities. Universal designs is for everyone, including people with disabilities. How is universal design for education? Universal design for education helps the school to construct accessible, physical, social, and learning environments for all the students. In the classroom, students are from the wide variety of backgrounds, experiences, and abilities, including students who English is not the first language. Universal design in a classroom must include electrical receptacle higher than usual above the floor so they are in easy to reach of everyone. Selecting wider doors, making flat entrance, installing handles for doors and drawers that require no gripping or twisting to operate, such as lower or loop handles. Storage spaces within reach or both short and tall people. What is physical and cognitive accessibility? Physical accessibility is the ability, the independence, and the flexibility to move around your space. Cognitive accessibility is for people who has very sensitive sense, multisensorial, easy to understand, learn, and remember. As you see in the picture, some people uh, have very like autistic children's. They're very sensitive. They don't like to be touched. They don't like to hear loud noises. They have no eye contact. The smelling, it's very, very sensitive for them, and they're so picky to eat food. Initially, universal design accessibility was focused on people with disabilities. Um, But at the beginning of the 1980s, they realized that they were useful for everyone, for all people. Like in the ramp, this is like an equitable use. As you see in the picture, it has a ramp and it has a stairs. Ramps are used for mothers that push strollers, for bicycles, for wheelchairs, etc. Flexibility and use are more, it's made for left-handed or right-handed. Perceptible information is when you go to the mall, you see like you're looking for the bathroom or restroom signs, it's easy to see and identify the places. Like, for example, for blind people, there's like the little language braille with the little bumps, um, or when you cross the street, they feel the bumps on the street. And for simple and intuitive um, principle, it's really easy for some people, but for some people they're not. So they make a special control so they identify or they can feel the numbers or the channel. Also, one of the other principle is the tolerance for errors. I really like that because I have dyslexia, and when I make mistakes on my spelling, it corrected automatic. So I know that is a mistake on the word, underlining the word. Um, the other one is lot physical effort. As I mentioned before, a lot of companies are installing handles for doors and drawers that require no gripping or twisting to operate. The size and space for approach and use are important not only for disabled, for everyone. As you see in the picture, um, the wheelchair man, it's going through the check-in area, and the other one it's like more narrow. So it's important for everyone. It's be that all the design of universal accessibility have the same importance for everyone. So in this slide, I'm going to say what is exactly means of each principle. I made the other one because for me it's more like visible to understand, but this one is for everyone. Finally, I wanted to mention that universal design accessibility is the right that everyone has, and companies should include the do it terms in its own policies, which means D stands for disabilities, O for opportunities, I for internet working, and T for technology. In other words, people should have easy access to all places so people can enjoy the different environments of the world. Thank you so much for watching my video and my presentation, and I hope you like it.